The real estate game isn't what you think, they say. Land never loses value. But what they don't say is that real estate is a game of timing, psychology, and hidden traps. You've seen people become millionaires from properties, but the truth is, most of them didn't do it the traditional way. They either knew where to invest or how to move before the crowd. Globally, real estate is no longer about just buying a house and waiting. It's a battlefield of taxes, permits, development plans, off-plan projects, and shifting markets. So let's start here. Where is the real opportunity in global real estate? Places like Dubai, Portugal, Turkey, Bali, Texas, Spain, and Georgia are becoming investment hotspots. Why? Dubai offers 0% property tax in most cases. Portugal and Spain offer golden visa options. Invest in property and earn residency. Turkey provides citizenship pathways for real estate investors. In Bali, the tourism boom is pushing short-term rental ROI to new highs. But here's the first rule. It's not just about where. It's about why that country wants investors. When a country invites foreign real estate investment, it's often because they want capital flow tourism, development of local infrastructure. That means your timing needs to be perfect. You're not just buying a property. You're re-entering a deal with that government's economic strategy, where smart investors play. Most first-time investors chase ready-made apartments. But the developers, they go off-plan. Why? Because that's where ROI can double or even triple. If you understand the timeline, off-plan properties are units sold before construction is finished, and often at a 20 to 40% lower price than market value. You're investing in a promise. Is it risky? Yes, but only if you don't do your homework. Here's what to check. The developer's history. Did they finish past projects? Payment plans? Is it 20/80ths, 10/90ths, or post-handover? You guide them through the paperwork. And globally, it's called referral investing. You get commissions without owning a single unit, government approvals, and RERA registration, estimated handover date, and the real one. But here's the twist. You don't need to own the building to make money. You can be a connector. You bring investors to developers. That's what many in UAE real estate do. Let's talk taxes. Because even if you make millions, taxes can kill your ROI. Here's the truth. By country, UAE, no income tax, no capital gains tax, no property tax in most Emirates. USA, property tax varies by state, capital gains apply. Portugal, property tax around 0.3 to 0.8%, capital gains for non-residents. Turkey, 4% title deed, transfer tax, annual property tax applies. India, high, stamp duties, capital gains. So the real investor doesn't just ask how much profit, they ask how much after tax. And watch for the hidden fees. Service charges, agent commissions, registration fees, currency exchange, losses. But the biggest trap, emotional buying. Never buy because the apartment feels right. Buy because the ROI is provable. The area has rising infrastructure. The rental demand is real. Can you become a developer or win without becoming one? Now here's the question many ask. Can I become a developer one day? The answer is yes. If you learn the developer mindset, a developer doesn't just buy, they forecast demand, acquire land before cities expand, build what the future needs, partner with governments and banks. But even without becoming one, you can earn like one. How? Partner with small developers as a marketer or sales closer. Get equity for helping raise capital. Be the bridge between foreign investors and local projects. You become the invisible player behind the deal, and that's where the power lies. What really makes ROI explode? ROI is more than math. It's timing, taxes, trust, and strategy. The best ROI comes when you enter a market before a boom. You lock in off-plan prices with small down payments. You exit just before oversupply hits you. Not just spend. Look at Dubai. Some areas gave 10 to 15% AROI per year from 2019 to 2023, but now some are saturated. So the real investor constantly studies new visa rules, infrastructure, projects, government plans, and yes, they ask hard questions. Because real estate isn't passive, it's a battlefield. So here's the truth. You don't need to own 10 buildings. You don't need to be a millionaire. You don't even need to be in the country. You just need to understand the game. Real estate is one of the last arenas where normal people can build legacy wealth. But only if they move smart. Only if they know the timing, the taxes, the traps, the leverage. This isn't about watching others get rich. It's about understanding why and choosing when to act. Because every day you delay, someone else buys that land, someone else earns that commission, someone else closes that deal. So to all the investors, brokers, and developers out there, what market are you sleeping on right now? And who is already eating your share of the future?